Hi, this is Rich on the NCL Gem, and we're cruising with Kevin from Cruising with Wales, and we're just getting back from a great trip to the best of the Caribbean. And as always, we had a great time.
Okay, so today is the last full day of the cruise. It is a sea day. I have already been outside. It is chilly. So I have my pink NCL hoodie that I'll wear if I go outside. I've got the Cruise Blues t-shirt. Shameless plug, available on Teespring. Link below. It's been a great cruise so far. I just panicked. I set my phone down because I'm filming with my phone right now. But I set it down and I was getting ready and I must have thrown a shirt on top of it. I just spent like, I don't know, half an hour looking for my phone. Insane. And I hear my husband's head shaking right now. Frank is probably going, what the hell? You lose your head if it wasn't attached. But I found it, so all's good. I am standing by the door of my balcony rather than on the balcony because it's very windy, it's very chilly. I don't know if you can tell in the video, it is overcast. I decided I'm gonna pack up my backpack with all the prizes and my gift for the hometown gift exchange because that is at 10 o'clock today. And I'm going to start to head that way. Yeah, it should be a good day. We have the hometown gift exchange followed by a group lunch and then a little bit more relaxation. I don't know what else I'm going to do today. I have to check the freestyle daily. And then I guess final pack. And we'll be home. We'll be home soon, boo-boo. So, I have to go get ready now for the hometown gift exchange.
I'm good.
Good morning. Good morning.
Is everything from the other side?
Yeah.
That's why I booked
There's Denise. And there's Mary. Morning, Frank. Well, it's probably not morning. No, where you are when you're watching this. Say hi to Frank.
Hey Frank, how you doing, bud?
I've done that in Bermuda, taking the bus to the caves, you know. Hi.
Good morning, Frank. We miss you. Right?
Hello.
Does anybody have like a last minute trivia entry that they didn't? Okay, just want to make sure.
Guitar acquisition. I think I asked him. I want to know the answers.
Hello. Say hi to Frank.
Hi, Frank. Miss you.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Get the gifts. I tried. I was like, some people used to hand them out randomly, right? Like, yeah, but like I saw everybody walk in. I'm like, I know you get that.
You should have people close their eyes and turn around and just pick something. If possible.
That's great.
What'd you guys eat?
Did you get the gifts, honey? Did you film the gifts?
Oh, no, I didn't.
And then you say hi to the camera too. Say hi.
Hi, camera. Look at all these gifts. Great big table full.
Wood. So I want to thank everybody for coming on the group cruise. I hope you all had a good time. Everybody have a good time? Yeah! All right. I want to start out today again thanking all the group leaders, and forgive me, we were up late. I was up late if I forget anybody, but Wendy helped me out a lot on the cruise. The ever beautiful Karen Carter. Here's my other group leaders. Keith, who did the slot pull. And the bar crawl. And I have to thank Mary, Janine, Darlene, and Dave, because they really helped me out a lot with Frank not being here. So
And me.
give them a And of course, Dave, who's filming.
That's me again.
We would not have any. We wouldn't have any vlogs of any of the group activities without his help. So he really deserves a big round of applause. So we're gonna start out, I think, with trivia. Okay? Uh-oh, everybody's gonna uh-oh. So I want to start out by saying that I am not a fiercely strict grader like Frank is. There were a few answers that there could be double answers. Each question, there's 20 questions. I did follow your instructions, boo-boo. We gave 5 points for every correct answer. However, I grade on a curve. Because as I was noticing, some of these questions had multiple answers. So if you answered it the way Frank wanted you to answer it, you got the 5 points. Or if you answered it the way I thought you should have answered it, you got the 5 points. And if you gave both answers, you got an extra point. Okay? So we'll start out, and we're not gonna give you the answer right now. I want to hear what people think.
Read the question.
We'll read the question. So Wendy, use your big mouth and read the question. Because you're always so like.
All right, number 1. What are the names of Kevin and Frank's 2 dogs?
Cece and Delilah.
That is correct.
What ship did Frank sail on for his first ever cruise in 2001?
NCL Sky.
Now, this was a question that some of you got the bonus points on.
Oh.
Okay? Does anybody know, even though it was the NCL Sky, do you know what cruise it was for?
Atlantis Gate, yeah.
Amen.
Yep.
I think you got the bonus point on that one too.
No.
Okay. What year did Kevin and Frank start their Cruising with Wheels YouTube channel?
2017.
17. Yep.
What is the name of Kevin's mom?
Which mom?
Mom.
Oh, good answer. Good answer.
Both of them. Yeah.
So there's 2 answers to this, because since I found my birth family, I consider them my family as well as my adopted family. And like we always say, like Frank and I say, family isn't blood anyways. Family is what you make it. So like on this cruise I have family. I have Darlene, I have Janine, I have Mary, I have Dave, I have all of you. You're all my family, okay? But the correct answer that Frank was looking for was Marilyn. That's my adopted mother, but I don't consider her I hate when I have to say adopted you know, and whatever. She's my family, she's my mother, she raised me. And then those of you that said Sylvia, that you got extra points if you said both. But if you only said one or the other, you still got the full 5 points.
Okay, how many times has Kevin's computer blown up?
I put twice. I knew it was 3. I thought it was 3 times. 3. Yeah, I thought 3.
What's the right answer, Wendy?
2.
2 times.
That's enough.
That is plenty. Darlene can attest to how stressed I got when my computer blew up. And I was like, oh my God, how am I supposed to edit things? What am I gonna do? I have 24 videos that I have to get done, blah, 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 blah. So.
They live in the city of Rochester, but what town do they live in?
Keep your mouth quiet.
After this, I just want to say something about that.
Rondequoit. But, you know, when people said, so I think someone said Webster, I accepted that answer because we talk about Webster a lot. That's where Darlene and I work, and what is it, 5 minutes away?
I was gonna say. Yeah.
It's 5 minutes away, so I'm like, if you said Webster, I'm giving you the point. Frank would have been sitting here going, stop, I ain't giving everybody points for this.
Can I say something about Rondequoit?
Extra points if you can spell it.
That's just it. The other night, late night at Oceans with Sean, it seemed to be a
tradition.
Yeah, on this cruise. Sean was asking, so where are you from exactly? And Kevin said Rondequoit, and Sean looks at us and goes, how do you spell that?
we all looked at each other and went,
Well, that was after how many Cosmos and how many martinis.
And then Darlene, we live in the Finger Lakes region, right?
Yeah.
And so Darlene has to go, can anybody spell Canandaigua? Because that's another one. Yes, Canandaigua Lake. It's what? Like 15-minute drive, 20-minute
45.
drive? Yeah, you drive slow.
25. I'm on the west side. But then it was like Chile, Chile, Charlotte.
We have a lot of like weird named places that, you know, like she said, Chile. But it's really pronounced Chile. That's where I grew up. So, and it's so funny because they have the Chili Fest in Chile, right? You know the Chili Fest? Sure.
Okay, what is the famous holiday Kevin and Frank got married on?
11/11/11.
Perfect.
Veterans Day.
And that's Veterans Day. That's when we met, and that's when we got married.
How long did Kevin and Frank date before they got married?
6 years. 5. Yeah, it's 5.
I feel like this table's gonna have a winner. 5 years. The next question, I took a broad range for the answer because, you know, I mean, we talk about it, but we'll read the question and we'll explain.
How old was Kevin when Frank graduated from high school?
9 months. I said like.
Who said 17?
I said under a year.
Girl.
We said 9 months, right?
I said 1 year old. Yeah, I said
So I took anywhere between 3 months to a year as the answer because I was a baby. Shut up, Darlene.
There's a lot of that going on.
Does Frank have a brother, a sister, or none?
Sister.
Does anybody know her name?
Janine.
Amen.
And
Miss
she's 1 year
Karen.
and 1 day older than Frank.
Oh my God, she studied. You gotta watch her.
Kevin, I've lost 30 hours of companionship.
She takes notes when she watches. Yes, I do.
How many children does Kevin have?
0.
Amen. Those are our fur babies. I would have accepted Cece and Delilah as an answer because they are my children. But we weren't talking about About, yes, we were talking about biological children. Shut up, Jean. I heard that.
Did you? We
Yes,
can't say
I did. No, you can say that. I don't know. You want to say that in the vlog?
Say it. I said no monkey babies.
Anybody see monkey baby and elephant baby?
Yeah, last night.
Is anybody
A
traumatized?
stroller. A stroller.
Well, she was carrying them the night
Yeah, I
we
know,
saw
but-
her.
First night we
I saw that
saw
one, but
her,
she-
she
I
was
saw her last
carrying
night.
them
Stroller.
like a baby.
Strolling Messina, yeah.
So when we're done, when we finish up, I have a picture on my phone if y'all haven't seen.
Viva la difference.
What excursion did Kevin and Frank do on the island of Bonaire in 2017?
It was donkeys.
That is correct.
What is
What?
rented a golf
We
cart?
rented a golf cart and we took Dave and Dar. We were with Dave and Darlene. We were with you guys, right?
Yeah.
We were with Dave and Darlene, and we thought that this was going to be the greatest excursion ever. It was a great excursion. We loved it. Except
Didn't you get really burnt?
I got burnt on one leg, one side of my body, so red that I literally was like. The whole, remember that? It was horrible. And then
I'm
that's
mortified.
where Safety in the Sun was born from.
No, that's me at the pool in my intersection thing. But I believe in like just being careful as I've gotten older, whether you're drinking, partying, in the whatever it is. And when I saw you that day, I was like, oh my God, but I gotta say, nothing stops you ever. If I had a sunburn like that, I'd be down in bed with the chills. And
So I have to say, anybody that books a cruise, because I use like 50 normally.
not that day.
Well, no, I did.
You said you forgot it.
No, we were using the 50, and when we got back to the place, the lady was like, oh, that's nothing. We use between 70 and 90 down here as residents. So anybody that goes to Aruba, Bonaire, or Curacao, you better buy yourself some high SPF broad spectrum, or you will be hurting. I mean, it goes right to your muscle. I heard that.
And it was Halloween, and you were an angel,
and I was
you
an
were
angel, and I
glowing.
was glowing red. I forgot about that.
It's so ridiculous. You're running around.
And of course, everywhere we went, everybody said, I think the roles are reversed. You should, because Frank was a devil. But the costume came with like a little tail.
You had to have it.
Well, no, I wanted the beautiful wings, so I had these big, beautiful angel wings. But it was easier to attach the tail to the wheelchair. So I'm like, you're the devil, I'm the angel. That's it. I also accepted a couple of other answers because, I feel like it didn't matter if you knew it was a golf cart. Some people wrote a dune buggy. So I was like, it's a vehicle, close enough. And then some people wrote flamingo. You saw flamingos. I also accepted that answer because in the vlog, and I literally had to use my internet, look up the vlog, because I thought, yeah, we did see flamingos that day. And we did a lot of things, right? So I accepted seeing the flamingos because half that vlog was me going, look at the flamingo, look at the flamingo. Find out later that flamingo was probably sick and that's why I was standing there, but.
On the Carnival Victory in 2013, what excursion did Kevin do on the beach?
Horseback riding. Yep.
And does anybody know who did horseback riding on the beach here? Anybody? Anybody? Someone in our group did horseback riding.
Yes.
You could have answered. Cheryl rode and had a phenomenal time.
And thank you for the advice.
Yes.
Be in the front of the pooping herd.
So anybody that hasn't taken a horseback riding excursion on the beach, you basically take a trail ride first. And then I don't know if you guys switched horses. Did you
No.
switch horses?
No.
So on mine we switched horses. And when you go in the water, the horses, when they hit a certain area, things release. And if you're in the back of the pack, You catch it all. Dave and Darlene were with us for that. No, Joanne and Christine were with us for that. And I was supposed to meet them on shore after, and I had to go back to the ship and take a shower because I was the last horse. And I got every place. It was like, it's like Frogger, you try to dodge them, but it didn't work.
Or ride like a jockey.
Did you ship your pants?
On the 2000,
Yes.
Nobody know.
on the 2018 NCL Bliss, Frank's favorite excursion in Skagway, Alaska was
The White Castle Railroad.
That's correct.
Because he loves trains.
That was anybody goes to Alaska, you have to take that excursion. It is absolutely amazing. It's a great excursion. It truly is. It can be a little bit pricey.
Unless you're afraid of heights.
Oh,
I have acrophobia, and I went on it.
She sat in the middle and looked straight ahead the whole time.
I have to say that, I will say, so all the cruise lines that are listening, it's a big scam, I think, that they have 2 trains. One train is one price, and you get no food, no drinks, right? The other train, you get a meal and beer, right? Did you guys do that one? Or
We
you
got
did-
water and
Yeah,
a
we-
snack.
When we went, it was, you got nothing. They went through the train, and it was, I think, like $30 to get 6 Oreo cookies, a bag of chips, and a water. The other train, and we were jealous, right? Because we're seeing the other train, and they're all sitting down, and they're getting beer, and we see food. When they all got back, they said, I can't believe we paid double to get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a bag of chips, and a bottle of beer. So I'm just warning y'all, you do it, cheap out like Frank and I did, and make sure you grab some stuff from the buffet before you leave. We should have done that.
Who was the winner of the first Cruising with Wheels?
Mary Carter. Does anybody know how many questions she got right?
How
She
many,
did lots of studying then too, I think.
how many people from Rochester, New York are on this group cruise?
Too many.
Five.
5, yep. And does anybody know how many was on originally from Rochester?
2.
I haven't heard the right answer yet.
I mean originally.
7.
There was originally supposed to be 8. And unfortunately, my client and friend Tammy and her husband couldn't come because she had to have surgery at the last minute. And then of course, Frank couldn't come. So, but I would have accepted for that answer because, you know, everybody kind of thought that there was going to be more from Rochester. I would have accepted the 5, 6, 7, or 8 because, or 5, 6, and 8.
I'm sorry.
Hey, it's Keith and Cheryl. We're just going over the trivia questions. Okay.
What do Kevin and Darlene have in common?
They're hairdressers.
Hairstylists. Stylists.
That's exactly correct. And I would have we would have accepted, you know, we're hairdressers or we work together. Work wife. My work wife, the beautiful Darlene.
I'd like to, you know, if you want to talk to me about how he is at work, sometime I'd love to share.
Those won't go on the vlog.
I've heard some stories.
Like, I don't even say good morning to him.
No.
I walk in, I let him speak first, because he's...
I'm not really a morning person.
When he's ready.
I have to warm up, especially at work. And they all know, even the new girls know. Don't talk to me until I'm ready to talk. And it's usually like, well, sometimes it's like I come out of the back room, I got my coffee, I'll sit down. Good morning, da, 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 but it has to be like 9 o'clock.
Well, I'm always walking in after him, and it doesn't hurt so much. I used to walk in and be like, "Hi, Kevin." Honestly,
I do a lot of grunting. Morning.
Morning. So now I don't even speak. It hurts less.
Even Frank knows. Frank knows. And I get up early, but I don't know. I just don't warm up.
It's okay.
Except on a cruise. On a cruise, haven't I been? I've been okay, I think.
Fabulous, darling.
Frank spent 40 years working in what profession?
Retail.
Frank's mom or Kevin's mom? Who lives with Kevin and Frank?
Frank's mom.
Frank's mom, Cheryl.
Oh, I'm bad.
The last question. What accident happened in their cabin on the NCL getaway in 2018?
Down. It went down.
And I thought when I sent out an email and it had something about that in that. And Frank, I was so worried after I sent it. And Frank's like, no, that's good. You're giving them clues. So that's
What was the answer?
mango meltdown. So go ahead, Darlene, explain.
Sail away in Kevin and Frank's cabin, this ginormous balcony, and I was double fisted for sail away, and I set them on that little cushion thing, right? And they
So
promptly.
the cushion was a movable ottoman.
Yeah.
And neither of us, I think, knew at that point that it was a movable ottoman.
They promptly fell over. They were very gracious, but I knew they were mortified.
It went everywhere.
In one spot. Everywhere in one spot.
All over the floor.
I'm sorry.
He's never going to let you live.
I was more mortified that now we didn't have any drinks. For sail away.
They were my drinks.
Well, you thought that they were going to be your drinks. I was going to take one of them. That's the last one?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to say we have 3 prizes and we have 3 winners. Okay? So I'm going to go through what's in first. We're going to start third place or first?
Third.
Make this difficult. I didn't have it in order.
Builds up the
All right, we're going
Right?
to build up the.
What game show have you ever seen
Okay.
where they do first place first?
So,
Now for the left out.
Frank lovingly shrink wrapped all of these so that easy to pack, right?
Anybody surprised?
So that, and look, he marked it 3rd place, everything. So, 3rd prize is well, and he had in everything he had a gift. He had a bag. I was supposed to put him in a bag and tissue, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. This way they can just right in the suitcase and go. So you also get a gift bag and tissue, a 3-pack of high quality leather luggage tags.
Ooh.
2 sets of fun string lights that you can use on your next cruise. Say you're in a balcony or an interior, they're battery operated, you can string them up, they're really kind of cool. A CW, it says CWW, so I started to say CWW, but everybody knows what CWW is, right? A cruising with wheels, shore bag. And
Is it spelled right?
I don't know.
Crossing. Crossing with
Whatever was in inventory.
We were so mad. Whatever we had in inventory, correct. And so y'all know my favorite animal on the island is a
Flamingo.
So we've included in 3rd prize a 12-pack of flamingo straws to use on your next cruise, or when you get home to pretend you're still on the cruise. Does anybody have a guess on who won the 3rd prize? Does anybody have a guess on what score they got? Nobody? So they got a score of, remember, now I'm going to say remember, I graded on a curve, bonus points. They got 86 points.
Wow.
Let's see, 86 points, and okay, this will probably be a clue to who the winner is because they're the only ones that'll know this. They got both my adopted mother's name, Marilyn, and my biological mother's name, Sylvia. Who would that be? Does anybody remember?
I put both.
Ready?
So one of them is the winner for third prize. It's Ciara Ramos. Okay, second prize is a wonderful gift bag and tissue. Sorry, NCL, but they didn't provide me with any gifts, so we've pulled. So you will be getting a Holland America foldable but it's actually, I have one and I really wanted to use it on this cruise, but I thought, I really can't because they all, like, I'm noticeable, right?
No.
So I don't know if people keep going, like Darlene goes, they just love you. I'm like, who? And then we see people, oh my God, it's coming! Cruising with Wheels! We've met a lot of nice couples. Yeah. Oh. So,
There is a Canadian Kevin on board.
Yeah.
he's an imposter. So in this package, there's also a Holland America diary and pen. It's leather bound. It's really nice, and it is for the tales from the high seas that you can write about and journal with. And the pen is really nice. I almost ripped it open and stole it. Again, there's a 3-pack of leather luggage tags, a Cruising with Wheels, or Cruising with Wheels maybe, shore bag.
That's a collector's item.
It is a collector's item. Mary over here has brought hers from the last cruise.
On the ship it says crushing with wheels.
And the final item that's in the second prize package is what Dave, Darlene, Janine, and Mary and I all should have brought. A dry erase board so that you can leave messages for your
That's good.
sailing companions. And it's very lightweight, and everybody that cruises with other people should go to the dollar store or Walmart or wherever and get one, because we found that, sorry NCL, your app to talk to people sucks. So that needs some work. Please work on that. And any guesses on who got second place?
What's the score?
Wow, it's a score of 90.
Very good.
I'll tell you, it's not Mary.
Karen?
It's not Karen.
Wendy.
It's Wendy. Sorry, Joey. Where's Joey? Sorry, Joey. You don't get the mug. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, first prize has a score of 96 points.
What did they miss?
Yeah, 96 points. Or 90, where is that? 91 points. Sorry, 91 points. So it was one extra, point that edged her out on this. She's getting a gift bag and tissue. A Cruising with Wheels Swiss Army knife. A Cruising with Wheels coffee mug. A reusable straw to take on their next cruise, which I know they'll be doing. A shore bag. Cruising with Wheels notebook and pen to keep track of tales from the high seas that happened to them.
But do a wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more! A dry erase board, and then probably the best prize we're going to give so far, a portable power bank. So that they can charge their phone or whatever they have at will. And I know the person that won this, imagine that. And I know they need this power bank. And the winner is, any guesses? Any guesses? It's Mary!
I sacrificed for this one.
It was
funny because it was you that I was talking about the power banks, right?
Yeah, I asked you what you use.
She was like, what do you use? Mine died so fast. We bought the original one that you talked about and we loved it, but now it doesn't. So now you have the exact power bank that we use, and it's funny. So we have this power bank, and I don't know what the name is. So when you'll have to message Mary to find out what the name is, but it's this square, and I have 2 of them.
It says A Duro.
A Duro. It's a,
Power
oh yeah, I
up.
have it written down here.
A Duro Power Up.
It's the Duro 4000 mAh power bank, okay? It's the best power bank I've ever used. I have 2 of them, and what I do is we have like a, sounds like, we have a USB charger, so it's a dock, right? And every day when I get back home, I kept calling Kevin 9148 home. When I get back home, I plug the one I used in to charge, and then I bring the other one with me ashore. Well, I did that one day.
Uh-oh.
And I was so panicked because I realized it in Dominican that I was like, oh my God, I never swapped out my power banks. That power bank lasted the whole cruise and still had charge left. So if you're looking for a power bank, I'm not getting paid for advertising that, get that power bank. Okay, what's next? Gift exchange.
Kevin, I have a